What is going on YouTube? Here I'm back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Tron to BTC, also known as TRX to Bitcoin. Today is Friday, which means we have Saturday and Sunday left to review Tron, and then I will be reviewing another altcoin next week. If you guys have any ideas as to which altcoin you would like to see next week, please feel free to drop a comment down below so I know which one to choose. Otherwise, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and let's jump right into today's video. So as you guys can see, we're on the current coin market cap. I did just refresh this. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel who don't know why we use this, the reason we use the current coin market cap is it's a way to gauge our view of the markets before we dive into more intricate, viewings and findings of the charts. It's better to start off with a base summary and then slowly integrate yourself into the markets. This way you have a better understanding going into it. So what we can gain knowledge-wise off this is Bitcoin dominance is 64.4, which is fairly similar to the past couple of days, which indicates that much movement is happening. We then see a 24-hour volume of 50.2. Once again, very low volume down to practically lower levels that we've seen in quite a long time, which is another indication that, money is kind of just staying flatlined on the exchanges. Nothing is really moving or leaving at any faster rate or slower rate than previously. Well, definitely slower by a lot, actually, but not at a faster rate. We then see the current market cap, which is 272.1 billion, which is also slightly lower than where we were yesterday, indicating money is leaving exchanges. Now, as you scroll down to the top 10 cryptos, you notice that out of the 10, they're all practically down. Everything is down except for Bitcoin Cash and EOS, which is definitely not a good thing. It is showing you guys that there is consolidation. The price graph on the 7-day shows you that we had this little dip, this little blip right here, this little burp, and then we started to consolidate downwards for the most part. We're also noticing that Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash are all seemingly synced recently. Sometimes they go off on their own tangent, but recently we've seen them kind of synced up and they're doing the same exact thing. Bitcoin Cash ever so slightly higher though than previously, but everything's down about 2 to 3%. I think that's pretty much bringing the rest of the market down with it, you can see. But altcoins do definitely get affected just like other cryptocurrencies. So it's very hard to find, coins to invest recently, especially in this semi-down market. Now, what's cool is we can then click on change 24 hour and we can see what's positive and what's actually moving up. So there are some smaller gaining coins. Clipper coin up 12%, Nano up 7.99. So there are definitely coins that do, move to the upside in markets that are seemingly bearish. It's just a little bit harder to do, mainly because you'll notice that these coins are very small, traded on exchanges that we don't merely have access to. So it makes things a lot more difficult. Obviously, you can see that the market's more so down than we were bullish, but otherwise we don't look too bad. Now, the one thing that I'm noticing, especially in New York State, and this is a little bit off topic, is New York law on crypto is very, very, very weird in terms of being very, aggressive in what they allow and what they don't allow. Other states and other countries are they're more lax on it, but it seems like New York is having very big issues. I'm learning now that ABRA, the app that I recommend, is having issues with legality-wise in terms of what altcoins are allowed to trade with in New York. So if you, and I promote ABRA because I think they're doing a great promotion right now. You guys should take advantage of $25. They'll give you free on your first sign up. So pretty awesome. All you got to do is sign up. I believe you have to deposit like $5 into it and then you get $25 worth. So, to take advantage of a bear market, that's something you should consider doing. And I use that all the time. Now I just use it for, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and those three are going to stay legal in New York. But the altcoins are getting more issues in terms of exchanges. Exchanges are having big issues in New York. So very interesting. I got that ping yesterday. But to jump into the current charts, you'll notice I have drawn a retracement wedge on Litecoin in terms of what these prices are kind of hanging on into. And we are starting to, pull to lower levels. Very interesting. You'll notice they are holding out quite well. You're seeing we are facing some sort of resistance up here in numerous times on these markets. And we're starting to pull back down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of correction as we hit bearish on this retracement resistance level. We do have a support where we have 1, 2, 3 points of support, but regardless, we are facing negative and we are retracing down to lower levels. So it'll be interesting. I think right now we're in a very, big pickle in terms of whether or not we're going to see break to the upside, breaking us above this descending wedge that we're in and proving that to be, over, or are we going to break bearish from here and tumble lower? I know a lot of people are anticipating lower retracements. I know people are assuming that, Litecoin could potentially fall to $60, and I know that's scary to some people, but, until we break out of this descending wedge, the bear market is still here. So I do want you guys to be alert. We're pretty much going to just wait this out. At least that's what I'm going to do. Similar to what happened in 2017, very hard to invest, in markets like this. You can see right here, we could just stop right here. These major swings to the downside, very hard to make analysis on in terms of when you should be buying in. Yeah, of course, you could buy in at 75 and sell off at, 89, 90. I guess it's a pretty good trade, $15 per coin. These are very hard to manage because if you do mess up, let's say you buy in at 115, you wait till it goes to 125, you forget to sell off, you're going to tank all the way back down to here. So you have to have your stop losses correct. It's hard to push this for beginner traders, and it looks like that's kind of what we're facing right now, is a big bearish downtrend. So pretty much your best bet is to just wait. And then when you see great opportunities, or if I give a great opportunity, then take advantage of that. Here's a good play that we could have made, $78 to $100 was a great, buying opportunity. We could pretty much tell that once we broke bearish from this, high-low MMA, and we saw retracement to this level right here, this could have been a great buying opportunity, mainly because it deemed us oversold, which is a great opportunity to buy in, run it up, and then sell off. We would have, we know that the high-low MMA is resistance, so we could have just bought right here and sold off right here. Easy play like that. But moving on to other cryptocurrencies. Oh, also to throw in, eToro is also having issues if you're a New York citizen. So very interesting. I'm having issues with my account in terms of the money that's in there due to the fact that they are, having problems with New York law. Whatever it is it's kind of annoying, but it's there and it's happening. So just something to think about. Now, it does, for anybody outside of New York, you're good to go, but for the people within New York, they're having issues. So all in all, it's not too bad though. Now, Bitcoin is in an uptrend. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 points of confirmation of this uptrend. We look like we've kind of bottomed out right now, so we may start to see consolidation upwards. We do have a resistance up at $10,750, and if we can continue to use this uptrend here and not break bearish to the high-low MMA, we can potentially see some consolidation and then move right back into this upwards channel right here where we had our double top and then consolidate further. So if we do manage to climb back up to here into this channel, we will most definitely see Litecoin and the other altcoins move directly back into its previous all-time highs for 2019. So if we do see if we do see Bitcoin break bullish into here, we will see Litecoin easily be retesting $140. So keep that in mind when investing. So Aetherium is also hitting a bearish move right now. We can draw a channel if we'd like. Bam, just like this. Let's just change this color to yellow. Okay, so you can see what I'm referring to is that we were using this bottom support right here, 1 confirmation, 2, now we're having 3, as a means of support previously. As we continued on the uptrend, we broke bearish from this ascending triangle, and then we fell to lower levels, now getting caught back in this channel right here. We are overtaken by a smaller or a more long-term ascending support. You can see right here, this uptrend is slowly holding down, so we could consolidate out. We can see potentially movement down like this, and then following that back up to here, using that as a means of support to move up to higher levels. Now, I just want to wrap up today's episode with TRX or Tron, and then we will discuss tomorrow's video. Now, if you guys do want access to these charts though, if you want access to my Litecoin or my Bitcoin chart, and you want these live updating charts, if you're having trouble with graphing and things of that nature, definitely make sure to check out my Patreon down below. It is under construction, I would say, for the next couple of weeks, but otherwise it's really great. In terms of construction, I'm thinking and devising a plan to upgrade that. It is booming, my Patreon. So many people are joining so quickly, so it's very hard to keep attention to my my YouTube platform as well as Patreon. So as I figure out how to micromanage both, I think better things will come for both channels. But there's only, a couple more weeks left into summer, and then I will go back full-time student. I'll have a ton more time to be dedicating. So just an idea, but I just wanted to update you guys on that, being totally transparent. We do have this downtrend right here. You can see we do have bottom support holding Tron down. This is the ascending wedge I was talking, or descending wedge that is also within Litecoin. You can see the resistances here as we tumble down to a bottom support, and it's most likely what's going to happen is they're just going to trade out sideways like this, and then potentially see a break, because this is its all-time low. Now that is going to wrap up today's episode, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.